Welcome back, preschool. I want to read to you one of my favorite mouse stories, and it is called Owen. And it's kind of a Owen has a problem that might happen to you someday, and so I want you to know that there's always a creative way to solve problems. Number one, you can ask your teacher. Number two, you can always ask your parents. And number three, and very important, you can always pray about it because there are always answers to problems. So let's read Owen. And here he is. This is Owen, and he is a little mouse with kind of a problem, as you'll see. And it says down here, Kevin Henkins. Who do you think Kevin Henkins is? You're right, the author. And we know that author writes the story, author writes the story, author writes the story. That's why he came first. Now I'm going to open up our book to this special page. What is this? You're right, the title page. But, Kevin Hankins was the author, but he's the only one on here. That must mean he is also the illustrator. Good job. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means he made the pictures for Owen. Now, Owen had a fuzzy yellow blanket. He'd had it since he was a baby, and he loved it with all his heart. Oh, hello, Blanky. Fuzzy goes where I go, said Owen, and Fuzzy did. Upstairs, downstairs, in between, inside, outside, and whoa, upside down. Fuzzy likes what I like, said Owen, and Fuzzy did. Orange juice, grape juice, chocolate milk, ice cream, peanut butter, and applesauce cake. So there. Oh my goodness. Can you see? Fuzzy is so dirty, so covered. But look at all the places that Fuzzy has gone. Oh my word. Look at all those places that Fuzzy goes. No wonder Fuzzy gets so dirty. Isn't he getting a little old to be carrying that thing around? Asked Mrs. Tweezers. Haven't you heard of the blanket fairy? Owen's parents hadn't, so Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. That night, Owen's parents told Owen to put Fuzzy under his pillow, and in the morning Fuzzy would be gone. But the blanket fairy would leave an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific big boy gift in his place. So here was Mrs. Tweezers telling Owen's parents about the blanket fairy. And here, I'm going to take a look at Owen's face when Mom and Dad are asking him to leave his Fuzzy under the pillow for the blanket fairy to take. Does he look very happy? I don't think so either. He does not look happy. So you know what Owen did? Owen stuffed Fuzzy inside his pajama pants and went to sleep. You see him there? He just put him right inside his pajamas and went to sleep. Can the blanket fairy get them now? Because they're not under his pillow. Nope. No blanket fairy, no blanket fairy, said Owen in the morning. No kidding, said Owen's mother. Ha ha, no wonder. That didn't work very well, did it? Fuzzy's dirty, said Owen's mother. Fuzzy's torn and ratty, said Owen's father. No, said Owen. Fuzzy is perfect. And for Owen, Fuzzy was. See, he does not like anybody telling him that he has to give up Fuzzy. He doesn't want to give up Fuzzy. Fuzzy played Captain Plunger with Owen. Do you see? Captain Plunger to the rescue. Where's Fuzzy? That's right. He's using Fuzzy as his cape. And Fuzzy helped Owen become invisible. So they're sitting at the supper table, and Owen says, "You can't see me, you can't see me, I'm invisible." Was he really invisible? No, he just had Fuzzy over his head. And Fuzzy was essential when it came to nail clippings and haircuts and trips to the dentist. So anytime he felt a little bit scared or things were a little bit that he didn't know what was going to happen, he felt so much better having Fuzzy with him. "Well, can't be a baby forever," said Mrs. Tweezers. "Haven't you heard of the vinegar trick?" Well, Owen's parents hadn't. So here is Mrs. Tweezers filling them in again about the vinegar trick. What is a vinegar trick? I don't know. When Owen wasn't looking, his father dipped Owen's favorite corner of Fuzzy into the vinegar. Do you know what vinegar smells like? Maybe if you've got some in the kitchen, ask your mom or dad, could you just smell a little bit of the vinegar? And you'll go, "Ooh, eek, yee, whoo, hoo." So Owen sniffed it, and he smelled it, and he sniffed it, and he picked a new corner because it was really smelly. Ew. So now his favorite corner isn't this corner anymore. He just moved it to a new corner. And then he rubbed the smelly corner all around in his sandbox and buried it in the garden and dug it up again. And he said, "Yes, good as new." Whoa. If you buried your Fuzzy in the garden and in the sandbox, do you think it'd be very clean? I don't think so either. I don't think that the vinegar trick worked very well, do you? I don't think so either. Now, truth was, Fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy anymore. But Owen didn't mind. He carried it, he wore it, and he dragged it. So here he is carrying it. Maybe he was doing a kite experiment. Remember the day we did the kite experiment for the letter K? Maybe that's what he's trying to do, catch the wind. And he liked to wrap up in it. Ooh, it's not very fuzzy, but it's still warm and comfy. And I don't have a wagon, so I really need a way to get all these toys. And I need to play my drum as I'm marching down the street. And he's lucky enough, though, he has a tail because he's a mouse. He can have it wrapped on his tail. And so he was using it like a wagon to make a parade, maybe, as he was walking down the street with it. He sucked it, he hugged it, and he twisted it. So he took a bath with it, and he was sucking out the water. He cuddled it and hugs it while he's going to sleep at night. And it looks like he's watching something on TV that's a little scary. And so he's twisting it. All these wonderful things that he can do with Fuzzy. "What are we going to do?" asked Owen's mother. "School is starting soon," said Owen's father. "Can't bring a blanket to school," said Mrs. Tweezers. "Haven't you heard of saying no?" Owen's parents hadn't. So here is good old Mrs. Tweezers filling them in again. "I have to bring Fuzzy to school," said Owen. "No," said Owen's mother. "No," said Owen's father. And Owen buried his face in Fuzzy and he started to cry. "No! Oh, stop. Don't worry," said Owen's mother. "It'll be all right," said Owen's father. Then, suddenly, Owen's mother said, I have an idea. It was an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific idea. So here we have Owen was very upset. But then Mom has a very good idea. Now, she looks like she is working very hard. I wonder what she's doing. She snipped, and then she sewed, and then she snipped again, and then she sewed some more. Oh, look, I don't know if Owen is so sure about what is happening with all this snipping and sewing. Snip, 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 sew, sew, sew. Dry your eyes and wipe your nose. Hooray! Hooray! Wait a minute. What did she do? She made not one fuzzy, but many, many, many fuzzies. In fact, do you think we could count how many fuzzies she made? We'll start up here with the ones in her hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She made 14 fuzzies. Now, get this. Owen carries one of his not-so-funny handkerchiefs with him wherever he goes. He's got one in his pocket. He's used one as a parachute. He did a little bump and he cried, and he could use it to wipe up the tears. And oh, he's got a runny nose. And peekaboo, oh, peekaboo, oh. And we can still do the kite experiment. Up he goes. And we still have one to hug when we go to bed at night. And one that wipes up the mess. And do you see that mess that he made with his ice cream? And one in his back pocket, just in case. And Mrs. Tweezers doesn't say a thing. Because what does Mrs. Tweezers have? She had a handkerchief too. Oh, and there is Owen having a picnic with his not so fuzzy fuzzy. See, I knew there would be a solution, an answer to his problem. Moms are always so good at figuring things like that out, aren't they? Okay, my friends, that is all we have for today. I will see you again tomorrow. So let's get ready with our alligators. Are you ready? Here we go. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Bye, bye, butterfly. Bye, bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, raccoon. See you soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye-bye, Santa Fly. Bye-bye, Santa Fly. Remember, preschool, Mrs. Ryan loves you, but God loves you even more. Whew, big time. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.